are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and happy Sunday. If you are tuning in, just say hello to us in the comments and tell us where you are watching from. And if you are watching the replay, you can do exactly the same. Just say where you are watching us from. As you can see, we are from all over the place here, and we are reaching globally. So we are hoping to hear from you globally also. And if you are here for the first time, I'm Dana. I'm a mom, an IT manager by profession, and also a digital business owner and mentor. Originally from Romania, but I'm living in Ontario, Canada for over 25 years now with my family. And I'm here today, not alone, but like every Saturday and Sunday with some amazing ladies to talk about something that I think it kind of, I don't know, it hits home for all of us. It's new month, so in middle of the year. So I'm thinking let's start with some energy and to look at our vision in our business, but I think in life also. It's good to have a vision, right? To set some goals. And it's always good to look back and maybe recalibrate those goals, maybe remind yourself of the vision of why we started. Right? So let's see. Let's do then a quick round of intro for everyone before we go into visions and goals and new energy this month. So Grace, do you want to go first and introduce yourself, please?
For sure, Ms. Tana. Thank you so much. Good morning. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening to whoever is watching from wherever they're watching us. My name is Grace, and I live in Canada for the last 20 years with my husband and two beautiful kids. And I'm a full-time digital business owner and running this business successfully. And मेरे सभी प्यारे बहने भाइयों को नमस्ते. मैं कनाडा में हूँ पिछले 20 साल से और मैं ये ऑनलाइन बिजनेस चलाती हूँ 5 साल से पिछले और पूरा फुल टाइम बिजनेस में ही हूँ. तो मैं सबको ये कहूँगी कि आप ये बिजनेस ज्वाइन कीजिए, एटलीस्ट इसको ट्राई कीजिए, तो आपको पता चलेगा कि ये आप ही के लिए है, बिकॉज यही आप ढूंढ रहे थे. So thank you so much to everyone for showing up here, and please comment and ask us anything you want. Back to you, Dana. Thank you.
Thank you, Grace. Elena, good morning. Still staying in Ontario for now. Close to home. You are on mute.
Sorry. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you, Dana. Hi, my name is Elena. I am in Ontario. I am a mom, a grandmother of two beautiful little boys, and I am a semi-retired bookkeeper and a full-time business owner. And I also take care of my aging parents, so my plate is quite full. Buongiorno a tutti, io sono Elena, sono una nonna, sono una madre, sono una figlia che guardo anche ai miei genitori, sono anche un imprenditore digitale. Allora, qui siamo insieme ad imparare, difatti per sapere cosa che facciamo, forse lo potete fare anche voi, e non è che abbia troppo tempo da farlo. Grazie, buona giornata.
Thank you, Elena. Now let's go to USA. Hey, Vida, good morning.
Good morning, and happy Sunday to you all. My name is Vida. I'm original from Ghana and currently in the U.S., Hartford, Connecticut. I'm a mom of 3, a wife, a nurse, and proud digital business owner. Minu na dofu be bira owa utsi me din divide am free Ghana. Say me wo US me kunu me mama ensa. Me nurse am a digital business owner. O hwehwe bibi se onfan kan wadwuma ho a. Me pache braha na be hwe ade ayeye. Me da wase nyame nhyiraw enkan ho. Wherever you are and you are watching us, stay with us and listen to these beautiful ladies what we are going to say. Thank you. Back to you, Ms. Dana.
Thank you, Vida. Moira, good evening. Good to see you.
Good evening, Miss Dana and everybody, lovely ladies. It's good to be back. And I'm sure everybody is still energized for those that attended the convention. My name is Moina, originally from South Africa. I'm residing in the UAE, mom, midwife. I'm a digital business owner. I'm married. En I love what I do. So ons is weer hier vanaand om te deel met julle ons besigheid en alles van die lewe en wat daarmee gepaard gaan. So stay tuned and hope you enjoy this session. Thank you, Ms. Dana.
Thank you, Mara. And back to Canada, Bantika. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. And hello, everyone, whoever is following us on our pages. So my name is Abantika. I am originally from India, Kolkata, but I live in Toronto, Canada for 18 years. I'm a full-time employee for the legislative services. And at the same time, I'm a proud digital business owner. And I'm a mom also of two beautiful boys. And at the same time, I'm so proud to run this digital business. So I'm really learning and growing every day with all these amazing, beautiful ladies. And today we are going to share some insight about this business. So নমস্কার, আমার নাম অবন্তিকা। আমি কলকাতা ইন্ডিয়া থেকে এখানে টরন্টোতে থাকি 18 বছর। আমার ফ্যামিলি আর আমার দুই বাচ্চার সাথে। আমি একজন ফুল টাইম এমপ্লয়ার, তার সাথে আমি এই অনলাইন ডিজিটাল বিজনেসও করছি। তো সাথে থাকুন, যদি কোনো প্রশ্ন থাকে এখানে কমেন্ট সেকশন করুন, আর আমরা আরো অনেক বেশি বিস্তারিত আলোচনা করব আমাদের এই অনলাইন বিজনেসে। থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ, ডাইনা। ব্যাক টু ইউ।
Thank you, Bantika, and thank you everyone for joining me every Sunday. I know each of you started by thanking me, but I wouldn't be able to do this if you ladies wouldn't join me this every Saturday and Sunday. Depends on the availability. And yeah, we have only 6 or 7 people usually here, just because the tools allows me only this many people live. Trust me, we have a long waiting line, and these people are the first ones who jump in. So we do have many more partners who would like to be here live to share with you. And I'm trying to bring new faces every time, just because we want to share with everyone and to show you how diverse we are, how real we are, right? From all over the place, and also from all type of backgrounds, all ages, colors, and I don't know, sexual orientation. But we are all moms, so I guess that's easy. But before we go into today's theme about the vision and new moms, for those of you new here on this page, or maybe not so new, but those who are still not sure what this business is about, we all mentioned we are all business owners, right? So we all use the same business model, right? So we have our own businesses. Up to, depends where we are in the world. If it's sole proprietorship, if you are corporate, it's up to you. It's your business, you decide. What we bring is the model, right? You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to figure out what to sell, what to do. It's like an online franchise. It comes with everything you need, with a system, a proven system that works, with all the automation that's running in the background, because it's an online business. It's easy to automate a lot of the tasks. And as long as you have an internet connection, a phone or a laptop, you can run the business from anywhere. This is one of the perks of having an online business. You can take the business with you no matter where you are, as long as you have an internet connection. And it can be done, as we say, by anyone, because it has an amazing training. So the business doesn't come with, hey, this is your package, good luck. It comes with step-by-step training. It takes you literally from zero. You don't have to know anything about business, about online marketing. It takes you from everything you need to know. And as Abantika mentioned, all of us still learn. So another amazing part is you don't have to, hey, for the first year, you learn the business and then you start running the business. No, in a couple of weeks, you can have the basic things up and running. So your business is running as you continue to learn. And as all of us here can attest to that, no matter if you've been in the business for a month or a year or 5 years, you are still learning every day, because The technology is changing, the world is changing, and because we want to grow, and that's another part of this business. It comes with this amazing community, which keeps you motivated, keeps you, supports you, helps you. You get a mentor, you get a personal coach. So yeah, you have no excuses. It comes with everything you need. All you have to bring is your vision, your why, and your mindset, because you need to put some efforts, right? If it would be so easy, everyone gives you everything, and you don't have, it's only where do I sign, then everyone will will do this. You have to put some effort. You have to show up every day, or maybe not every day for the business, because automation can do part of this, but you still have to put some effort because it's your business, right? So that kind of a bit about what the business is and what do we do every day here. And that's why we are here. We are here to help other people, to try to explain how this business change our lives, and how we want to also change, help others change their lives, because we all know one job or multiple jobs is not enough these days. You need something that you can control, and having your own business is the way to go. But it's also confusing, it's scary, right, to start your own business if you've never done that. With a proven system that's already done for you, it's much easier. So today we're talking about that vision, right, why we started. And wanted to share like what is it? I cannot find I had a quote in here that says, start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. So that's, before we go into the vision, that's kind of the message we keep telling very often, right? Take action, because just dreaming and waiting for the perfect moment, it's never going to happen, the perfect moment. So whatever you are right now, whatever you have, believe me, it's enough for you to start. So that's today. So it's hard to start, but how do you do once you start? Maybe how do you stay motivated? So Moira, how about ask you, once you started, it's excitement, right? At the beginning you get excited, you start a business, and then how do you remain motivated? You have days when it doesn't really work the way you thought, or maybe months, or maybe weeks, right? It's not only short times. How do you keep remaining motivated? Do you recommit to your vision? Do you re-evaluate your goals? Share with us some of your tips.
Thank you, Ms. Dana. I love this question, because I need to. There's actually a question that was asked by my colleague last weekend when we worked together, and she asked, Moira, why you always positive? You're sending us this positive motivational messages in the morning, especially when I'm doing my census and say how many patients are there, and then I always leave them a message. She said, you're always positive, you're always motivated. I said, it seems like I'm always motivated, but the thing is, it starts with the mindset, Ms. Dana, right? You mentioned it already. It starts with the mindset. And the thing is, if I don't keep the momentum, I will get lost somewhere along the way. And I have been distracted, this past few months, ever since my brother-in-law passed away. There was just suddenly all this distractions, challenges that I was facing, and it was not easy. It was really not easy. But what I remembered was, Moira, you started a business, and you had your reason why you started this business, right? My kids motivate me every day, right? Because they are the main reason why I'm here, why I'm doing this, and why I'm sharing this business. And besides that, I am a person that I don't break easily. I don't break easily. I don't let things, I cannot keep people in my heart. I don't or not forgive them. I forgive you very easily and I move on. Or I try and forget about this challenge or this thing that I'm facing. I'm trying to forget. I try to block it out of my mind, because that thing is a negative thing that's going to keep me behind, and I don't want that. This is just the person who I am. I sometimes I just try to ignore the fact that there's this thing that is hindering me, music is one thing that also keeps me motivated. It keeps me going. It keeps me, especially when I'm in the gym, when I have my earphones or earpods on, I am just in my zone, because that music just now brings me back to I'm busy with this fitness workout. I have my goal in place, how many weight I want to lose. But anyway, those are the things. Those are just the things besides the business. What keeps me motivated in the business is you ladies here, the teams that I'm always engaging with, and the programs there's a lot of amazing programs in this business that really keeps you motivated, and the people that runs these programs, and it doesn't matter, because sometimes when I really feel down and I really feel, oh, I don't even want to wake up. That's what I told Meryl the other day. Sometimes I also feel like I don't want to wake up. I don't want to get out of bed. But I have to get out of bed. I have to serve my purpose. I told myself there's something I need to do. And I just need to get to that finish line. This race I need to run. I need to run because I committed myself. I've made a commitment, and I need to stick to this plan that I've set for myself, right? So I'm always self-talk. I always talk to myself. I always, especially in the mornings, also when I have my prayer. After my prayer, I have my self-talk, my empowerment, my I don't want to say manifestations. I encourage myself, and that's the thing that just keeps me going, Ms. Dana. There's nothing else that I can add, but what I can say, the amazing part and the amazing things in this business, and I'm sure everybody will mention it in talking about it, is just the people. And the fact that they are themselves. They are not hiding behind masks. They are themselves, and they share their experiences, and that also actually helps you in a bit, especially when you feel like your challenge is bigger than the other ones, or the obstacle that you're facing is worse than the other one. But challenge is a challenge, obstacle is an obstacle, and we just need to stay motivated and positive, in that negative situation. And I always carry this with a friend that told me once, before I came to Dubai. She said, my dear friend and sister, we work together in the antenatal clinic. It said, we always have to have a positive attitude in a negative situation. It doesn't matter how that situation looks like. But if you can have that positive attitude, you will break down that negativity of that person or thing or whatever it is. And you will break that cycle that you're not going to be let anything or anyone, keep you from achieving your goal. So yeah, that's it from me, Ms. Dana.
Thank you, Myra. Oh yes, very strong suggestion or tips. And it's so true, right? The mindset, it's all you need. And if you focus on the negative, you attract more negative. It's clear, it's proven, has been so many studies. A lot of people online these days talk about this, because this is so true. And this doesn't mean that you ignore the negative things, doesn't mean that you pretend it's not there. You acknowledge it and move on. Look at the positive side. No matter how big your hole where you are right now, you feel it is, believe me, it can go even deeper if you keep focusing on that, right? So try to look at the positive side. And I agree, Myra. I do have kind of the same, I don't know, that's who I am. I think it's easier for me to see the good thing. And I do hear that from friends a lot. It's like, no matter what it is, you always find like, it's always pink in your life. It's always flowers and butterflies. No, it's not. But I choose to see it like that.
Yes.
And guess what? It becomes like that.
Yes.
Some other peoples are a bit wired differently, and they need to put some effort in order to do that. And I think it's even more important for those people to realize that, and to, on those days when your motivation is down, to find some way, some help to get you out. And yes, having a community, having, people around you that understand you and are there and been through your struggles, right? Because all of us have these struggles, but having someone who sees the positive side, it may help you get out of there. So yes, for those of you who are afraid of a business, this is not just a business. You get to be part of an amazing group of women, people. We have men too in the business, families, couples who are there to support you, to cheer you up, to remind you that there are, good days ahead. And sometimes they believe in you more than you believe in yourself, because we are our worst enemies, right? So you'll always get a support in this community. And I hear a lot of people saying that, they came into this for a business, and now they have a sisterhood. They have a lot of friends, and they used not to talk with anyone before, and now they have friends online and offline, and it's more than just a business, definitely. Grace, we talked about the vision. Share with us a bit, what part of your vision still lights you up, right? The vision changed. Is it something that remains the same? Is something that keeps driving you back? Share us your vision.
Thank you, Dana. This is such a wonderful question, and it's close to my heart too. And if you talk about the vision, like there are lots of visions. Like I want to spend more time with my family, and I want to travel as much as I can without thinking of money, and without thinking of time, right? I don't have time, or I don't have money to pay for the tickets and all that. No, I want to just and being with the community. There are lots of visions that keep me going, helping the community and everything. But the most that is close to my heart is helping the women who are over 40 years of age and over, and who are close to their retirement. Because I think we all know that women, like always in their lives, they're living for others, right? They're living for their parents. So, and then after they get married, they're living for their husband. They're living for their kids. Like they're taking kids to the school, kids to this activity, that activity. They don't have time for themselves, right? They don't even know that they exist. Sometimes I've seen like so many like women. They're always busy with their kids stuff, with their husband, or this and that and whatnot. So my vision is to empower those ladies and to let them know they can achieve anything that they want. They can achieve anything that they set their mind to, and they are worthy of themselves. I want them to feel important in themselves, right? That's my vision, and that really makes me happy. And I even the women is at the age of 50 plus, 40 plus, retirement, like getting retired or retired already, they need to have something in their life that they can be proud of themselves. Oh, that's my own business. I started this business, and I am here in this business at this position because of myself, not because of anyone else. And I can inspire my own family. They can inspire their own family. They can inspire their kids. Their kids would see, oh, my mom is like at this age and she's still running the business. And you would be surprised. My son said that once to me, Mom, I'm so proud of you. You did this, you did this, and now you're running your own business. And he sees me like doing lives, and I try to keep him involved in my business. I try to ask him about my posts, my lives, and all that. And sometimes he's a cameraman for me. So that's my vision. That really right really makes me up excited, and that vision takes me back with gratitude in my heart that I'm able to do that. I'm at this position. And just imagine, even if I change a few lives, like women's life, in that way they can change more lives ahead, right? So that's my vision, like broader. I want the ladies to just come out and do it. Do it, ladies. You listening to me? Do it. Do it right now. This is the right, as you said earlier, this is the right moment. This is the right moment. Like wherever you just make up your mind, you go into that. That's the right moment. There's no right or wrong. Just that's the right. Every moment is right. Just start it. So that's my vision, and that keeps me going. And I'm sure that up until I'm alive, this vision will keep me going. Always, always, always. Thank you, Dana. Back to you.
Thank you, Grace. Oh, I love it. Somehow I expected when you said the vision to talk about your goals and your things. And I love how your vision is to help others, right? And I think that's for a lot of us, that's how the goals and the why and the vision change, right? The motivation, we started the business for ourselves, for our family, and then you realize that it can be bigger than that. You can help so many other people. And in helping them, you help yourself, you help your family too, but you can touch so many lives. You can be that. I remember someone said the door to heaven, to someone's dreams, right? You can be the door that takes someone through their dream life. So yes, that's why we are here to find all those women who are struggling, who are maybe afraid to start something, and to show you that it's possible. We are real, we are just normal people. We don't have what someone is like, they don't have two heads. Yeah, we don't have two heads. We are just normal people, and we are here to help you and to show you how we did it, right? It's not like you have to reinvent. You just follow the steps that we follow, and we follow some other steps before us. So it's all just following and trusting a system, but it has to start all with trusting yourself that you can do it, that you are worthy to do it. And you don't need to have it all figured out, right? Or you start where you are with the first step. And the first step, it's easy. You just find out more about the business. We'll send you some more details, and then it's the next step and the next step. So it's one step at a time. But talking about steps, Bantika, how do you stay focused on the long-term goals when maybe, the small steps that you are taking every day aren't bringing you the results that maybe you're hoping? Because we are all having a destination, regardless what that is, this many thousand per month or whatever. You have a long-term goal, but then when you do day by day, you may not see the results. How do you stay more focused on that?
Thank you, Dana. Yeah, this is a great question. And of course, this is a part of our journey that we need to be focused. So for myself, in order to be focused on our long-term goal, I know that short-term is not something which is very instant, or this is not really coming out, whenever we dream for it. So that's why we need to be focused, really. So what I do personally, first and foremost, I would say that I always break down whatever is our long-term goal. So I break down the long-term goal in a short-term goals, so which could be achievable. That I know this is my timeline, and I need to achieve this short-term goal within this timeline. So definitely in that way, I'm not really going to feel very much overwhelming or stressed out. So whenever I set my goals, that's the way I always do it, in a short-term goal, and try to focus on that short-term goal, and that is actually more effective. The second thing I would say that I always track my progress and celebrate the little success, which is very important. That I always keep a track that yes, I did it this much, and if I cannot really finish any within the timeline, then I try to do it maybe in the next timeline, but definitely I give the priority. I set the priority to finish that within the next timeline. And at the same time, this is very important to celebrate each and every success, even if it's a small win, small success, but still we need to celebrate that with joy and gratitude that yes, I did it. So that always keeps me motivated to step to the next level, or step to the next, whatever is my goal for the next term. The next thing I would say, I always try to be motivated and inspirational. I follow a lot of business owners from our own business community, those who have probably just recently achieved a milestone. So I try to be motivated. I try to follow them. Even I try to follow some good podcast, which always keep me positive and focused on my vision and my goals. And I would say that managing time and prioritize is also very important. So that is also something truly said for myself. I'm still working on it. I'm not really very good, so that's why I'm trying to improve myself, how to manage the time along with all other responsibilities. So that could be one of my challenge right now, but I'm working on it, and finger crossed, I'm trying to overcome this, at least by end of this year, I would say. And I always prepare to adjust my, my strategies and timeline in case if I need to change something. I'm open to learn. So that is also very important. And last but not the least, I would say that find joy in this journey. This is not something that we need not to focus what's the end result or what's the final outcome of our this journey as an online digital business owner. It's better to focus on the whole journey, that every day what we are learning, we are achieving. So that always keep us motivated to go forward, to move a little bit further. So that's why it's always important to enjoy the whole journey instead of focus on at the end outcome. So yeah, so pretty much that's the all the I would say all the strategies I try to follow to keep me motivated, for the instead of focusing on the long term, to focus on the short term goals first. Thank you, Dana. Back to you.
Thank you, Ventika, for sharing. Great tips, definitely, right? Enjoy the moment, enjoy where you are. Don't we have this tendency to always try to look at, oh, next week I have this, or next year, or always look for the future, and we forget to enjoy the moment, right? Tomorrow is not guaranteed for anyone. So let's enjoy the moment and definitely enjoy the journey where you are. Because just living for the future for something, it's very easy to get disappointed, as you said, right? Try to make some short-term goals for yourself so you can celebrate them. And it can be something as small as, hey, we did the live today. I went live, I woke up in the morning or stay late in the evening. I joined these ladies, we share about the business, I share about my story, and that can be have a live per week or 2 lives per week. That can be a small goal that then you can celebrate. So you don't have to think of like, oh, I have to do this. It's always good to look for inspiration, as you said, right? Follow other people that will keep you motivated, but also try not to compare with them, because that's something it could be also, it can backfire on you, right? If you look at those successful people and it's like, wow, they are doing so good and I'm not doing that good. So try to look at your journey, enjoy your journey, and compare yourself with yesterday, right? With the day before. Compare yourself with yourself and not with others. But yes, celebrate all the small things that you do, because you do have things to celebrate. If you start thinking, you realize that you have more things to celebrate than you would think. And talking about celebration and habits and mindset, because that's very important. Vaida, what small habits or mindset shift had made a big difference for you lately? Share with us.
Thank you, Miss Dana. Thank you. Yes, this question is really perfect just to me. Yes, if you ask me the question, I would say it's all mindset. I will choose progress over perfection. Before, a long time ago, when I started the business, I was thinking that I thought I had to have it all before, especially like going live. I thought maybe I have to have perfect script before I could go live. I have to have confidence before I could go live. I have to have perfect branding before I could go live. That was all what I was thinking of. But you know what? Later on, I realized that making that mistake will let me grow. So no matter what, the first day I was on live, I was looking up back of my place, my bag. I will go like halfway and get up and check my bag, whether my bag is there's light. Have I taken everything? And even my first video I make, and I wanted them to review it. They were laughing at me. There were a lot of bowls, cooking utensils I put at the back. That was how I started. But on and on every day. So I used to do my script every week. They will review my script every week. Everybody used to know me. They drop in Zoom all the time. So I started becoming perfect. The more you do it, the more you grow. The more you learn and grow. Rather than sitting down and say, oh, I'm going to be perfect. So that is what I started doing. I don't care. I'm going live. I have script. I don't have script. I go live. I just go live and talk. I don't care about whatever I wear. I don't care about my hair. I don't care about the branding. I want to learn and grow. That is what I have learned. I just do it. And now, even if I'm going live, I don't care. I just don't worry about anything. But before that, I used to be worrying. When I want to go live, I would be like thinking more than 2-3 hours before I could go live because I wanted that perfection. But I realized that the more you do it, the more you grow. That is one of the things that I have learned to do it. So I have learned that you have to do it and just grow. And now I have the confidence that I can talk boldly. I don't care. Anything I'm posting before, when I'm posting something, I'm worried. Oh, these people will look at it, they'll watch it, and they'll talk about it. When people see me on Facebook, they'll be saying this, why am I doing this? That was one of the things that was back in my head. But now I changed my mindset. So it keeps me moving on. I don't care whatever you say because you don't pay my bill for me. You see me pay Facebook, whatever I say. If you don't like it, come and talk to me. Ask me. If you have the right to come and ask me, I don't care. So that keeps me moving. I just make my mindset that once I know that this is what is going to help me, I will keep doing it. And the community, going through the training, like the drop-in Zoom, others teach you, you don't have to be perfect. We all make a mistake. The more you make the mistake, the more you learn. So the community too is one of the things that have helped me a lot to grow. And that helped me to keep moving. Even if I don't know the thing, I know that somebody is there. If I make the mistake, somebody is there that is going to correct me. So I've learned all this so that's make me what? Just keep moving. So that is one of the things. And even my art, I used to say that, oh, if I make this, sometimes I'll make the script more than 10. One script. I'll keep rewriting. But now, when I make one script, I say, it is what it is. I'm going with it. So all this have changed me now to be who I am. This business, you just have to be who you are. You don't have to turn yourself to be somebody else. You have to be a unique, the way you are, do it the way you are. People see you to be who you are so that they will trust you. Don't have to copy from anybody. So I am who I am, and that keep me moving and motivate me every day, and I keep moving. Thank you so much, Ms. Diana.
Thank you, Vida. Thank you. Oh, yes. So true. Be yourself. Everyone else is taking, right? So, yes. There is a lot of fake these days on social media and online. So, yes, we are coming here and trying to just be honest and show who we are. Of course, we all have the tendency to, oh my God, how is my hair today? How do I look? And but then the more you do it, the more you realize that that's not so important. Yeah, you don't want to go there and then scaring anyone, but it's more important on who you are. And that if that's who you are that morning or that evening, the scary person, then maybe it's okay to show it to everyone, right? And I wanted to say thank you to Tina for commenting on us and watching us. Hey, Tina, good to see you. And then Cami, Kim Lim, everyone watching us, definitely put in the comments where you're watching us from. And also put in the comments if what's the one thing you are recommitting this month or one thing that you want to do different this month. It's mid of the year, it's new month. Let's all find one thing that we want to recommit, to get better at. Or maybe it's an old goal that you want to keep going for it. So share with us your stories, same as we try to share with you ours. But for those of you who are watching us and thinking like, oh yeah, it's easy for you to say, you already started, you're already doing the business. It's so hard to start, right? To make that commitment, to start, to make that step, or it's too late for me, right? Elena, what did you say to someone who feels like it's too late after digital business? You than a grandma, right? What would you say to those people? Is it too late? When is too late?
Oh my goodness. I love this question because I get it. I get it all the time. People say, it's too late. I'm past the stage of learning something new. And I think I've mentioned it before. This old proverb in Italian that there was an old lady. She was like over 80. And she says, I'm not going to die until I try something new. Right? In kind of a translation. But you know what? It's never too late to begin again. Especially when the next chapter can be written on your terms, right? And again, I've met folks from all walks of life, some in their 40s, 50s, even 70s. And you know what? We also have a couple of our business partners that are in their 80s, and who thought that the chance had passed. But these couple of people that I'm thinking of in our business, they went ahead of this, but something shifted, when they gave themselves permission to be curious, open, and even brave enough to take that one small step. And that's just to get started. So really starting over isn't about going back and, thinking about your failures. It's about, moving forward. With all the wisdom and the experiences that they've gathered, there's a lot more to gain. So with that, exploring something new, reigniting a passion maybe, or simply craving more time doing what you love is really what's going to encourage your business. It's going to thrive, right? So there's still space for any of you that think that, you're, I'm going to say, over the hill, but you're not, right? Life begins every morning that you get up, every morning. And, the time might be right just now, What do you think you like to begin with? That's what I would say. I would say just give it a try. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Thank you, Dinah.
Thank you, Elena. So well said, right? Who decide what's late? What's late? It's an age, it's a date, it's like you decide for yourself. And if you feel like you have the energy, you want a change, then definitely it's not too late. If you give up and say, yeah, it's too late for me, then yeah, no one will take you out of that hole of it's too late for me, I give up, right? But no one wants to give up. And I love that saying, right? I'll not die until I'll die when I try something new, right? Because every day it's something new that you can try. And yeah, some things will push you out of your comfort zone, maybe a bit uncomfortable, but guess what? That's where it will grow. And you'll find so much more energy, regardless of your age. If you are always excited about something new that you can try, about, discovering new passions, or maybe some old passion that you didn't get to do them when you're younger, or, and definitely online businesses, it's not something that's already, everyone is doing it, or it's too late to start. I keep saying that the best time to start an online business was probably 15 years ago. The second best time is now. So if you didn't start 15 years ago, well, if you did start, good for you. Probably you're not watching us. But if you didn't start it back then when it was at the beginning, then today is the next best time to do it. You'll not get younger tomorrow. The online businesses will not get easier tomorrow, or maybe they will. But if you start today, looking for, 1 year from now, you'll look back and you'll say, hey, I'm so happy I made that choice, right? Because you don't need a new year to start fresh. It's July 6th today. You can start fresh on July 6th. Get up. You just need that decision that you want to start. And as I said at the beginning, start where you are, use what you have, and do whatever you can. Because that's how the momentum begins. You take one step after another, and you keep going, and you'll enjoy it. Believe me, it's scary at the beginning, but then you get to enjoy it every time. And especially when you have other people like you who are surrounding you. And with that, thank you, ladies, so much for joining me this morning, as always. It was so good to see you. Thank you for sharing your stories. And for those of you watching, reach out to us, ask questions. There is no stupid question. There is no silly question. If you don't understand something, just ask us. We are here to help you, to support you, and to show you what we did so you can do the same if you are ready. Until next time, have an amazing Sunday.
Ciao.
Thank you, everybody.